What up? What up? What up? This your boy, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks, coming to you once again for another edition of Passive Income Central. I should have did this show a few hours ago, but playing around with nonsense items does not help me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. It's gonna be a very short show. I'm not gonna make it long. So this is why you're catching this as a recording versus a live. I want to talk about how to be smarter with your money. It's critical in this time that we're living in now with high inflation, of all the nonsense that's going on right now, that inflation is actually hurting us. Okay? Never where we can go back and stick our money in a savings account and come out with a decent pocket change. When inflation hits, when it rises, it erodes your savings, right? Your money that you had yesterday is not worth what it was yesterday. And we have to be critical of what we got to do. Even with the stock market going the way it's going now, it's looking like a roller coaster with that. It's looking like a roller coaster with crypto. People don't know how far crypto's going to be when it comes down to your money, when it comes down to investments. So I'm going to give you some tips on what I'm doing to make myself inflation proof. Won't say it's proof because anything can be cracked if you got a good code to it. So these are some of the things I would recommend to you as a person who's looking to invest with their money, who's got the entrepreneurship mindset, who's looking at the end game in mind, not short term benefits, right? So let me start off with this. If you haven't already, please check us out. The description's down below for a free course that I'm offering. This course is going to help you A to Z using just Facebook alone. And it's an additional course that I have there too. It's a mini course just to give you tips on how to get more leads. Doesn't cost you anything. No credit cards required. What do you have to lose? Go ahead and check that out now. Okay, let's get right into it. Now, with some of the things that I'm doing right now is that I'm buying metals, precious metals. And when I mean, I'm not buying a stock card or anything. I'm buying gold coins, to be honest with you, because anytime that you're having issues with your money, with inflation, things like that, you can never go wrong with gold or any precious metals. Okay, if you can hold on to it, that's even better because over time that gold is going to go up in prices. Gold right now is going up. Right now, as the dollar is eroding, it's going up. The next thing I would tell you to do is start now while you can still get to the bank. Go ahead and start talking to your bankers. Start getting that business account set up because at this time they want businesses to boom. They want them to grow. Right now, if you're doing real estate, it's not looking too good because these houses are not selling like they used to. It's hard to sell those houses with the inflation and with interest rates going up. I would tell you this too. One of the things that I do, which you already know if you have been listening, is getting into the peer sharing. What I do is car sharing, right? I do that. I do Avail. And there's a video that's going to be dropped in here that you can check out. But with Avail, they take care of the car for me. I'm making a decent amount of money just with two cars alone. I plan on building up my fleet for the rest of this year here. But you can't go wrong with that. That's better than any type of plan with savings or retirement. Are there pros and cons to it? Of course they are. You know, you're gonna have to outweigh those and look at where you feel comfortable with. But I feel like that platform is pretty safe. Another thing that I'm doing is with ATM machines. No matter what's going on, people still print out money. I hear people here, money's going dead, money's going dead. Not really. Even if you could get somewhere overseas, that is the main hustle right there. Getting an ATM put in. You don't have to have a whole bunch. You just have to get one, right? You just have to get one ATM in a nice foot traffic area and get it going. Places that you could typically look at is where transportation is massive, airports, rail stations, subways, or whatnot. Places where money needs to be quickly given out. I know when I'm flying out of an airport or going into an airport, I'm always looking to get currency real quick. It's better than dealing with the currency exchange guys where they want to charge you a fee. Just go to the ATM machine and people will pay you those surcharge prices. Um, Finally, I would tell you this: get into digital marketing. Digital marketing cannot be wrong. And what I mean by digital marketing, we're talking about these affiliate products where you have ClickFunnels, you have Aweber, you have Active Campaign, you get all these different things. You can go to ClickBank, find things that people are having problems with. And I can tell you right now, the major problem is not having enough money. And then there are all other problems, but the big things that I look at is dating, relationships. I look at weight loss, and I look at how to make money online or how to get more money. These things are critical, and as you grow, that's going to help you out. I'm telling you right now, we don't know how long it's going to take to recover. We're actually in a recession. For the folks in the United States, you're in a recession, and therefore other nations are suffering similar fates right now because we're the biggest one, right? The biggest one when it comes to the economy. Now, China's right behind us, but they've got a different plan, and we could talk about that in another segment. But I just want to make sure that you're aware of that, because if you are just like anyone else that's an investor, you're in fear of what's going on. You're probably losing your mind right now, but you're really smart, to diversify and spread out that risk. So, guys, I hope that this helps you out. I wanted to make sure that you got this. I wanted to get right down to the point, down to the nitty gritty. If you have any questions, you have any issues, I want you to go ahead and reach out to me. Now, I got a few more minutes before I go bye-bye out of here. Give you a current update where I'm at. I'm in Jordan. We just got finished with the conference. I will be flying back out around on Saturday, but great people. As far as if you really want to set up a conference, this is the place to go. Cost of living is not too bad here. As far as you can get good deals, just got to be careful with some folks because some folks are living a different lifestyle as far as like they don't have a lot of money going around. So you got to be on your P's and Q's. And there's going to be a show that's going to go more depth with that. But I did make a lot of networks with a lot of people that I wasn't too familiar with. So that's good. It's good to have networks. And when I mean networks, I'm talking about face to face, not on a computer, not on Facebook. I will tell you this, guys. If you, it is possible. Get yourself out. Get yourself out of the country. I'm getting my sister to come out to Bahrain this year sometime, but it's critical to get outside the country just to reflect, to see what's going on, to get your mind right. If you know what you want, like for me, I know that I want my business to be booming. I don't want to be waiting until I get out of the military. I want my business to be thriving. I want it to replace the actual income that I'm actually getting, right? You can't go wrong with that. That's a game plan right there. I see so many folks in the military, they're retiring and they got accustomed to living that high expensive lifestyle, but they're not willing to make a sacrifice to either cut back on all their spending habits, starting like 5 to 8 years, right? Starting to get their mind together because if they're not going to do the whole ride, like for me, I'm just doing my 20 and getting out, right? Don't care what happens, getting out. That's the plan. And the reason being is because there's a lot more chapters in my life that I have to fulfill. Not that, oh, I'm going to work with the military. No, no. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish, and I know what my risks are, both here and there. Okay. But I see a lot of guys out here who are trying to do good, get out the military, get the medical disability benefits paid for, and get the pension check, but the money's not looking right as it used to be. So then they have to do different things, or they have to go back working for the government doing another 20, maybe 30 years. And I tell people this, that's if that's what you want to do, go for it. But for me, I want to enjoy life because you don't know how much longer you have on this planet. Okay. And you got to save every moment that you can. One of the things I tell people, do not waste your time with people who like to waste time. Get away from those folks. So, guys, again, I'm going to wrap it up. You see the ticker box, that's the free business in a box course. Check that out. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I want to give shout outs to my team, Mr. Arson, Miss Vernaliza. I want to give shout out to Coach Rose, Coach Lita, all the other folks out there that's been really supporting this channel. Again, guys, got things coming your way. Don't miss out. Take care.